Namaste, my friends, and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Victor, and today's video is going to share with you 7 signs that you have come here as a volunteer to help bring on and co-create the event, the shift in consciousness within humanity that will be the root cause of a lot of great changes that we're in desperate need of as a species and as a planet. It's not something that's going to happen to you, it's something you came to participate in and likely have a very important role to play, and that is to raise your vibration, to be able to hold and ground the light. I'll go ahead now and share those 7 signs for you. Number 1 is right now in this moment, today, this year, this period of your life, you are going through an accelerated period of self-development, healing, growth, straight up transformation, to the point where you might have found yourself actually looking online saying, like, what is happening to me? Where is this newfound anxiety coming from? Why am I all of a sudden seeing my entire life completely differently and questioning everything? What is going on with me? It's that on that level, it's that scale of a transformation where you're like, is this a midlife crisis? I'm not halfway through my life. I don't know what's going on. Is this happening to you guys, coworkers? No. It's a big thing going on with you, and that's you allowing yourself to lighten the load so that you can raise your frequency to match the new energies that are continuing to pile in to the planet as we speak. Number 2 is you're starting to see your process occur within other people, friends, family, co-workers, passers-by at the grocery store, the gym, or whatever. It might have seemed until that point that you were a mess. Like, wow, all this stuff going on, all these unusual experiences happening to me. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's happening. Yada, yada, yada. And it's like, oh, wow. You're starting to go through that too, aren't you? I can see it. Suddenly I feel like experienced, like a veteran, and you are. You're a forerunner who allowed yourself to get your hands dirty first when no one else is, causing you to question everything. But now that you have, you're realizing other people's hands are starting to get dirty, and there's an immediate awareness that, I can help them. I see what they're going through. I could almost predict some of the challenges they're going to encounter that I've already been going through and kind of dealing with on my own, that not only can I help them, but I would love to help them. I feel like that's what I came to do. I came to help. And suddenly, this all makes sense. I don't know exactly how to help them yet, but we're getting somewhere. Number 3 is you have an inherent, you might not know where it come from, but a natural acceptance, trust, and faith that all is well and all is going to end up all right. And that might not make sense based on what's happening in the world, all these threats of war and the violence and the oppression and all this stuff that you are probably, all the negativity inherent on the planet that you're probably more aware of than most people. You would think that would be a cause for cynicism and hopelessness, but it's not with you. You can feel in your soul, in your body, that it's gonna be okay anyways, in spite of what is going on the surface. There is something deeper transpiring that you are connected to, and therefore that would explain why you have a genuine faith and acceptance. Number 4 is you, for most of your life, as long as you can recall, have always been sensitive, intuitive, and wise. You might have been called an old soul growing up. You might feel like an old soul. You might feel more sensitive to everything in your life, and a lot of times you just know. You just know things. It's obvious to you, and you don't know why you know. It's an intuition. And all of that it's increasing. You're getting more intuitive, more psychic, more empathic, more aware of things that you know other people aren't aware of. Not in like you're better than, it's just you can perceive things like synchronicity and energies and orbs and auras and all sorts of crazy stuff that you don't really feel comfortable talking about, but it's happening to you. You can't deny it. And that's only getting more like that. It's going in this outward, expansive direction, and you can feel it. You're experiencing it in your life. And you probably already suspect that it's due to the transformation you've been going through, that you're starting to see happening in other people. It's leading to a more perceptive variation of yourself. Number 5, I wrote down that you feel connected with the stars. The stars being a metaphor for elsewhere. A lot of people don't feel grounded in what I will just call, for lack of a better term, the karma of Earth. You feel like a visitor. You don't connect in a deep way. And you can tell other people do. They feel connected and like totally okay with their life and their place in the world. But you're like, you know something's off. You don't feel really connected here, at least to this time period. Many people feel oddly connected to the stars, to the idea that they're an ET. They're an ET that chose to come here just for this one lifetime, or dolphins, or mermaids, or fairies, or leprechauns, or the times of Atlantis, or some other period of the future. You just feel like you just came here for this one thing, and maybe you don't even want to be here. You don't like it here, perhaps. You just don't feel connected here. But you know you've come for a reason nonetheless. Number 6. If there's but one thing you know this, that you want to help. You have come to help. In spite of the fact that you don't feel like you belong, there's a part of you parallel to that wants to help. I want to help. I need to help. How? That's the whole journey right there. A lot of people don't know how yet, but it becomes more obvious as you keep going on through this process. Your purpose will kind of emerge within you, and you will find no better joy than when you finally find the way that you came to help. But that is a commonality among people who are connected with this event, is they know they came to help, usually pertaining to some sort of thing you do that uplifts people, helps raise consciousness in people, helps people get on the path of self-development and self-improvement and self-empowerment. Some people came just to kind of be awesome themselves and just feel good and work on themselves. And just by doing that, your frequency, the people you pass in the stores are all affected. But nonetheless, you know you came to help in some way, shape, or form. Lastly, number 7 is that you sense, you have an anticipation, a knowing that something massive is going to go down here on planet Earth. There's a feeling in your body, your gut, your psyche, that something huge is coming. Something, like there's a lot going on now. Transformation's going down now, full force. There's no denying that anymore. But I would imagine you feel that we have seen nothing yet. There's a spiritual renaissance just very close to exploding on the planet. A dawning of a new state of consciousness, a new way of relating with one another, a new way of everything is in our lifetime. And you have come to help bring that about. You didn't come to wait for it, indignant and judgmental. You came to be a part of it. It's not something that's just going to happen. It's something you are creating within yourself first, so that others can experience it too. Because humanity is lost. It's lost in the darkness. And it's gotten so lost that collectively it doesn't know how to turn back on the lights within themselves. But you came here knowing that these energies would affect you, would help purge you so that you can become aware of the light within your soul, within yourself, and then shine that out into the world just as an example of someone who's become empowered and can do that and knows themselves. And by your example, other people will start to look within themselves. But it starts with you, it starts with me, it starts with anybody with that urge to change themselves for the better. Okay, that's all, my friends. I just want to say I wish you all well on your path. I thank you for watching. It is my hope that you got something positive out of this message. And I will see you guys in the next video. Hope you're all doing well. Have an amazing day. Namaste.